Hey there, so I thought I'd do a video. So we'll start at the garage. You've got some cracking of this garage. Doesn't seem to be too bad, but eventually that's going to have to be repaired, replaced. And I think you said the HOA takes care of the lawn. Maybe they reseed it after summer, so that is not done yet. But the plants are trimmed. So you walk into your courtyard. There it is. I believe this part you're supposed to take care of. So this is full of weeds here, and the concrete definitely needs to be restained. Carpet needs to be ripped up. I'm not saying this is what you need to do, but this is what eventually will need to be done. So courtyard out here needs to be taken care of. Also, you have no utilities on, so your utilities have been shut off. Okay, so I can't get any lights on. Smells like pets. Okay, here are your closets. We'll start in the kitchen. Definitely, like we know, it needs to be cleaned. It's definitely dirty. I'm gonna open the fridge. Oof, that's what's in your fridge, and it's off. So, and I think there's ants in it. Yeah, there's some kind of bugs crawling in the fridge. So, I don't know if this fridge can be cleaned, or if it just needs to be hauled out of here. But there's definitely bugs in here. Probably from the food that was left in here and no power. I'm gonna leave it open so it doesn't stink as bad, because if you leave that closed, obviously it's gonna get worse. So we'll kind of go through. Looks like he left us a remote. We'll put it in the drawer. So we've got the remote in here. We've got a lock box on the front door with the one key. We'll rekey later if we need to, but I'll kind of show you close. You definitely need some new blinds, right? Your blinds are all tore up here. It is just pretty darn dirty. Let's see what the garage looks like. Oops, ugh. So here we go. This is your floor, washer and dryer. I believe it was his, that's what he said. So this is kind of what we're looking at in here. Garage. All of your cabinets have been delaminated, probably from the heat. And that carpet that is laid around on all of the concrete is pretty tore up and dirty everywhere. Okay? So there's garage. Here is laundry room. Oops. Didn't mean to slam that. Okay, moving on. This is the, I don't know where that mirror came from. Here is your dining room. That is your carpet going into the kitchen. We'll go outside in a minute. We'll finish the house. The good news is so far I don't see any holes in the walls, you know, anything like that. Carpet is separating right here. all of the windows. The blinds need to be replaced. Obviously, flooring needs to be replaced. This is nothing that you need to do, but this is what needs to be done. Bathrooms, compared to what's on the market, these have not been remodeled. So whoever would buy this probably would remodel the bathrooms. Here is your shower. This all needs to be ripped out. There is your toilet, right? So you definitely need, again, this is not for you, but somebody needs to come in here and rip out the bathrooms, kind of like what I put in your note this morning. Closet. They'll probably come in and just, the good news is you have good bones, right? So that's, here, maybe we can go out here. There we go. So backyard. All of this old carpet needs to be ripped up. This has got definitely some black mold or mildew on this carpet. There we go. So that is your primary bedroom. Here's your other bathroom. Again, we have no lights, so we'll do the best we can. I don't know what all this is. I think that's where the pee-pee or doggy pads were, so I think that's where the dog kept going to the potty here. I think maybe this is where we had a little kennel or something. This room smells the worst. We also have no AC on, and it's 110 out or something like that. So you definitely need to get utilities turned back on so we can at least leave the air at 80 so it's tolerable in here. Right? Oh, look, it's just about 96 in here. So, okay, that is your house. Good bones. Need new carpet. Probably somebody would come in and do carpet, remodel the kitchen, remodel the bathrooms. Not sure what the HVAC looks like. I think you said you've been working on it or servicing it, so that's good. So hopefully it's all kind of just updating cosmetically is the notes that I gave you this morning. So here you go. Thought the video would be good. Kind of roll back through. And so I would get utilities turned on ASAP so we can get this AC functioning. And I'm leaving the fridge open so we don't get any more critters. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave it shut because I'm gonna assume you're probably gonna wanna get that out of here. There's food left in there, and if I leave it open and anything melts in that freezer, it's gonna melt on your floor. So I'm not gonna open that. Your lighting up here too is all damaged. So there you go. That's another thing that would have to be taken care of. Yeah, pretty darn dirty. So definitely a deep clean just to get it up and running. All right, that is our little tour of your house. and we'll talk to you later.